Hey, hi everybody. Bill Paulus here from Profits Run, and we've been getting a lot of questions on Options Income Engine regarding how do you sell half position at the profit target. Now, to answer that question, I'm going to walk you through a simple example of the Options Income Engine trade management rules, and it'll all come clear to you. So here we have a hypothetical stock XYZ, and you can see that it's in an uptrend. And I've just called this particular day here the entry day because that's when we would have received an alert to buy a call option with the Options Income Engine software. And at that point, the stock was trading, let's say, at $41.20. Now we're going to go ahead and buy that, but then we're going to load in our initial stop, and we're going to load in a profit target. So let's do that first. So at point 1, the entry day, we're going to buy to open 2 December 40 calls. We want to be in the money, so we want to be below the price of the stock, let's say at $2. Now at the same time, we want to load in our trailing stop. And the software in this example, let's say, said the initial stop was at $36.99. So what we're going to do is we're going to say if XYZ is less than $37, then sell to close the December 40 call at market. Because at that point, we want to be out. The premise of the trade's over with. So even a losing trade like that, we would lose less than the maximum of $2 because this call option would still have a value, let's say 60 cents or 80 cents. Okay, now at the same time we enter the initial stop, we're going to enter the profit target. And we do that right directly with the option. We're going to say sell to close. Since we are long 2, we want to sell half now. We're going to sell to close 1 contract, December 40 call, at a predetermined profit target as calculated by the software. Let's say that's around 520. That's kind of typical. Limit. So if the market trades up to that level, where the option gains in value to 520, will get filled on half the position. Now, in order to do that, to sell half, you've got to have more than 1 contract on in the first place. If you only have an account size that warrants buying to open 1 contract, then you can't sell half at the profit target because you can't do fractional contracts. But in that case, you simply sell the whole position. You sell your 1 contract at the profit target and go on to the next opportunity. As your account grows, you'd be in a position to, in the future, put on more than 1 contract. Now at point 2, let's say after the stock's moved up here, and I've got 2 scenarios, by the way. Here's the black bars. This is the way we'd like the market to go. After we buy, we'd like to see it go straight up with the call option. But of course, the market doesn't always cooperate immediately, and sometimes it'll sell off first, like it did here with my green bars, and then go up. Now, if we place that initial stop too tightly, like a lot of traders will put that stop in right in here, they're going to get stopped out and have a losing trade. With the option strategy, you don't have that problem. So whether the market goes straight up or backfills first and then goes up, at point 2 here, we're going to move the trailing stop by changing this order right here to if XYZ is less than 42, then sell to close our December 40 call. Now notice what I've done. I've moved the initial stop from here all the way up to here rather quickly, locking in, first reducing and eliminating risk and then locking in profit. Okay, and I haven't even hit the profit targets yet. At point 3, we hit the profit target right here. Now when that happens, you got to go in and change your trailing stop, because remember, we're selling to close the entire position. So if we bought 2 initially, we're selling to close the whole position if it hits the initial stop. But now we've already sold half, and so we have to change the trailing stop quantity. So now it becomes, if XYZ is less than 42, then you sell to close 1, the remaining contract, 1 December 40 call. Now the real exciting part is, if that's not enough excitement, at point 4, that second half position continues to make more and more money. And what will happen is the software will alert you to change the trailing stop to a higher level. And you just simply go in and say, well, if XYZ is less than now, let's say less than 46 and a half, then sell to close 1 December call at market. And at that point, you're very happy. If you get stopped out here, you're very happy because, well, you sold half at 520 at the profit target with the stock at 46.50. The price of that option, remember, there's still a lot of time value left in this option. It's probably going to be more like $6.50 for that second half position. So this is how you manage your trade. This is how you sell half position. If you had an odd multiple, let's say you were trading 5 contracts, I like to take off more than half. I would take off 3 at the profit target and let 2 run. But that's more of a matter of personal preference. Okay, there you have it. That's the straightforward, simple, but very powerful way to manage a trade.